Converting metric units. I can convert metric units of measurement using multiplication and division. You will need a piece of paper and pencil for this lesson. Pause the video and go get your materials. On your piece of paper, write down the 4 words that you need to know for this lesson: meters, centimeters, convert, metric system. Before the lesson, take a minute to rate yourself on these words. Remember that if you put a plus sign, it means that you're an expert at the word. You could teach it to someone else. A check mark means you've heard of the word, but you're not quite sure about it. And a circle means you've never even heard the word. Rate yourself, and then we will get started with the lesson. This is a meter stick. Lots of things can be measured in our classroom with a meter stick. We have the iPad cart. The height of the iPad cart is about 1 meter. 3 of our chairs stacked up. If you look at the back of them, it is about 1 meter. Bookshelves in the library are about 1 meter wide. Centimeter is another way to measure length or width. A centimeter is very small compared to a meter. You can use a meter stick because a meter stick is full of centimeters. Let's look at a couple objects that are about 1 centimeter. A peanut M&M is about 1 centimeter. The cap of the water bottle is about 1 centimeter tall. A cap eraser is about 1 centimeter wide. As you can see, centimeters are very small. How many centimeters are in 1 meter? We need to answer this question to help us solve our goal for today of converting from centimeters to meters or vice versa. If I have 1 meter stick, how many centimeters are in each of those? Well, if I look at centa and relate that to what I already know about century, how many years are in 1 century? 100. So how many centimeters do you think are in 1 meter? Very good. 100 centimeters are in 1 meter stick. If there are 100 centimeters in 1 meter, how many centimeters are in 5 meters? Well, if I have 1 meter, in each of those meters there is 100 centimeters, but this time I have 5 centimeters. In each of those meters, I have 100 centimeters. So that means that I have 5 meters times 100 equals 500 centimeters. Let's try another one. How many centimeters are in 10 meters? The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to say that centimeters is smaller. So I'm going from smaller to bigger. In each of my meters, I could draw 10 out if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. In each of those 10, I have 100 centimeters in each meter. That means that I need to multiply 10 times 100. Always times 100 because there's 100 centimeters in each meter. So because I'm going from smaller to bigger, I'm going to multiply. 10 times 100 is 1,000. There are 1,000 centimeters in 10 meters. Let's try another one. This time, I have how many centimeters in 8 meters? Well, I'm going again from smaller to bigger. When I go from smaller to bigger, I do multiply. I multiply 100 times the number of meters because in each of those meters, all 8 of them, I have 100 centimeters, and that equals 800. So 800 centimeters in 8 meters. Now we know how many centimeters are in 1 meter. But how many meters are in 600 centimeters? First, I'm going to identify that meters is the larger or bigger unit, and centimeters is the smaller unit. So I'm going to do the opposite of what I did last time. Now, I used multiplication, so what's the opposite of multiplication? It is division. And what do I always divide by when I'm working with meters and centimeters? 100, very good. So I have 600 divided by 100, and that is going to be how many meters? 6. Very good. 6 meters equals 600 centimeters. Alright, we're trying another one. This one has how many meters is in 50 centimeters. I am going from a bigger unit to a smaller unit, and when I'm breaking apart this bigger one, I'm going to divide. What do I always divide by? 100. So 50 divided by 100, because in each of those, each meter there is 100. Now, I can't do that, so I have to add a decimal. 100 does not go into 50. 100 goes into 500 5 times. That would be 500. So my answer is actually 5/10 of a meter, also known as 1/2 of a meter. Very good. Here is your problem to try. This bird's wingspan is about 400 centimeters wide. How many meters wide is his wingspan? So what you're going to do is you're going to set up your problem. 400 centimeters equals how many meters? Decide if you're going to multiply or divide. Remember what you do when you are looking for your bigger unit. Post your answer on Edmodo with an explanation as to why, and we will try some more of these in class.